mine. Hi guys. How is everyone? I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I just went to dinner with my friends and I'm just sitting there and we're just sitting and we're discussing things and I heard the story like 3 times already and I'm sitting there and how many times do I gotta say that, but that's how it was. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to a video. I wanna go home. I love you guys. So I have an idea. Let's do something for my singles. I lost my patience last night. Let's do something for my ones struggling. Let's kind of move forward. Let's do that. It's like 10 something and the girls are going to the movies. They're like, oh, I didn't think you were coming home. And now they're leaving. Gotta love teenagers. Alright, let's have my singles that are struggling. Fear to move on, huh? It's like, alright, so I kind of feel like right off the bat, all right, we got the 7 of Cups. So to me, in this particular deck, guys, it's fear. Okay, so you're fearing getting into something with somebody again, all right? And then we have the Sage of Crystals. So that's the Page of Swords, okay? So it's like, are you fearing because it has to do with the truth, or just do you not know how to communicate with somebody? I don't understand what you're fearing, because then you got the 9 of Wands. Like, are you fearing like something can actually be successful again, you know? I don't know where this fear is coming from. I'm more like, yeah, so it's like, so we got the Man of Crystals and we have compassion with the 3 of Wands. So it's almost like you have fear of the future again. You have fear of falling in love again. You have fear of having to apparently maybe communicate with somebody. Let's see where we go with this. Hi, Goose. What's the matter? What's the matter, baby? Mama's right here. Why are you whining and fussing? Let's do these cards. Let's find out. Let's find out what you're fearing. I think you're fearing commitment again. Or it's either that, or you're fearing to step out there. You're fearing, like, stop. Mama's right here. Tell me about the 7 of Cups. The 2 of Wands. So you just deciding whether or not to probably step into a new relationship or communicate with somebody you just met. No, this is going to be for my singles. So if you just met somebody, this is why I feel like enough. This is why I feel like you're struggling. All right, like you're fearing to step into something again because of the past. All right, it's like you're emotionally exhausted, but I feel like you want it, but you're so damn worried that something's not gonna go your way. But I'm telling you, like, you gotta learn to go with the flow. It's enough. Stop. Yeah, you're straight up afraid just to get into a relationship again. Haven't even talked to anybody scares you. The thought of you even acknowledging a relationship scares you right now. Tell me about the Sage of Crystals. you're worried about the same shit freaking happening to you again. Listen to me, guys. Embrace being single sometimes. It's fun. Like, get to know you. You know, have fun with whatever it is you used to do. Go out with your friends, you know, or take up a new hobby, a new activity, a sport, something to keep you busy, okay? Because this means you're not healing, okay? You need to find out what it is that's hindering you from stopping, from moving forward, okay? Because you're so afraid of repeating the same cycle, it's literally stopping you, all right? It's stopping you from your future. It's stopping you from loving somebody again. Find what makes you happy again, okay? That is so important, to find out what makes you happy, all right? People break up all the time. They get married, they break up, you know, they get a divorce, they get remarried. Like, it's just like, I understand that it's tough, all right? I don't know, like, so it's like you have hope, all right? I think you fear communication. I think you fear somebody else interfering in your relationship, or you're fearing that your thoughts, like your mental perception of something is going to hold you back, okay? um we have the star, okay? So it's like, you want it. I feel like you want it again, but you're like, you're so tired, you're so worried about repeating the past, all right? And I feel like you're worried about opening up and sharing things with people, okay? Like, it's not like you got to jump into something and start sharing stuff, okay? Like, you don't have to, okay? It's like you're in it, you're not in it. You're in it, you're not in it. And it's like, I kind of feel like the last couple relationships you've had might have failed, but it's because you're so damn worried, okay? You're so worried about what your future is going to be. You're so worried if this is going to go this direction, if that's going to go that direction. Like, you can't do that. I don't know how much I can stress that, all right? Because that's what you're doing. You're literally holding yourself back from your own future, all right? Which is probably affecting other aspects in your life. You're actually fearing being happy, all right? But it's like you're wishing and praying it wasn't like this, but it is like this. I don't understand why. Yeah, you're afraid. Okay, so some of you are afraid to get back into it because you were in a relationship that was one-sided, okay? Basically, you're afraid of repeating the cycle, all right? Some of you are actually afraid of passion. Some of you are afraid to actually get those feelings, those actual feelings back with somebody, okay? Um, and I know it could be scary and it could be intimidating, but I'm telling you, like, to have that all over again, like that giddy feeling, like it's a great thing, okay? Like, don't fear being brokenhearted, okay? Don't. Hold on, let me see what this is about. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. In the mouth. Force can get thinking. Impossible. All right, so it's like, here we go. you have you've mastered a lot of things, okay? You've been in love, you've gone through it, but you've dealt with a lot of bullshit. You probably have dealt with third party. You probably have dealt with people who cut you off. You probably have dealt with people who blocked you, or was such a one-ass sided relationship, and you're just like, oh man. Some of you are afraid to even be intimate again because of the, like, you're actually afraid of the intimacy. You're afraid of that feeling again. I mean, I'm laughing because it's like, it's beautiful to get back into something like that. Like, I'm not used to like talking to singles like that, so I'm trying to figure out like how to like really break it down for you guys. So it's like, it's just fear. It's just fear moving forward. All right. Like, people let you down. All right. Absolutely, people let you down. You cheat on people, they cheat on you. Okay. Everything's karmic. All right. It's lessons that you have to learn throughout your life. And hopefully, as you learn these lessons, you're remembering them and you're not repeating them. Okay. Um, it's like, I can see you standing up. You're standing up for yourself more. All right. I can see that. All right. Like, it's like you have the strength. So that's what I feel like. It's like, I know you have the inner strength to do this. All right, but if there's so much damn fear and hurt from the past that you literally can't move forward. I think I have a couple different scenarios here, guys. That's why I'm quiet. Sorry. But bottom line is, you're just fearing getting back into something. And it's so important to like go back out and live your life and have fun. And don't worry about all this. Somebody brings your confidence down, boost it back up. All right, put some makeup on, go back out. All right. I've said it before, guys, get dressed up, go back out. Like, don't sit around the house moping. Don't be sad. Don't be depressed. Don't go into hermit mode for too long. All right. If your friends invite you to go out with your friends. Okay. You can't. I know you have to like mourn and get past certain things. Like, I get that. But for this particular group, you've been in hermit mode for a long time. Like, you're literally afraid to step back into something because of the past. You cannot let the past hold you back. I don't know how many times I have to say it. And I know it's easier said than done. And some of you are jumping. All right. Some of you are going from relationship to relationship. All right. That's gotta stop. That's so karmic. That's gonna mess with you. Okay. Those relationships will never work. It's like all of a sudden it's like a whirlwind. It's like it's passion. It's fun. It's like it's fire. You guys party. You have so much fun, and then all of a sudden it just comes crashing down. Okay. And it's like, because that shit sizzles down. It's like the devil. It's like there's way too much passion in the beginning. And you're jumping. Okay. You're not acknowledging your problems from the last relationship. So you're bringing those issues into your next relationship. So you're carrying them over. Okay. So if you're going to continuously carry them over, you're not going to learn. All right. Wouldn't you rather? I feel like sometimes you need to break down. Okay. I know everybody does it in a different way. I can't tell if my kids are talking to me. Hold on. Yeah, they are. No, they're not. They're about to. Um, that's why I said I'm trying to cover like all scenarios here, because that's just what it is. I really feel like some of you verbally got abused, and there's still a little depression. There's like, it's almost like you don't feel good enough. You don't feel worthy. Okay. And it's like, don't ever think that. All right. There's always going to be somebody out there that bringing you kind of probably say to yourself, like, wow, how do I keep finding the same type of men? Like, blah, 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 blah.
Love you.
I love you. Bye, ladies. Text me as soon as you get there, okay? You got my card?
Yeah, love you.
Love you. Son of a bitch. I got distracted. I'm sorry, I'm distracted because there's literally some, I'm trying to cover all different stories, but, like, some of you are depressed. I was talking about jumping. And asking yourself, why is this not working out, and why am I always finding the same type of men, or why am I always attracted to the same type of men? Because you haven't learned your damn lesson. So it's like the universe is dangling the bait in front of you because they know exactly what you're gonna bite. Okay, so it's like, until you figure out that this is not what you want in your life anymore, and you want so much better, and you start loving yourself and you start taking care of you, and you ultimately come first, then you're not going to realize what it is that's holding you back. All right. That's important to figure out what that is. And I know it sucks because sometimes it's like, how do I want to break that down? No, I don't want to break it down that way. Sorry guys, I gotta be real. I'm not ready to, no. I'm not feeling like someone's gonna understand me if I break it down that way. I might insult somebody. It's not where I'm trying to go with that. So sometimes when you hit rock bottom and you think you're blocked and you're gonna get nowhere and your life's not gonna get any better and you're not gonna have this and you're not gonna have that and it's always gonna be the way it is, and I mean, I got settlers here too. Don't be a settler either. That's why I'm saying it's almost like these are all different groups, okay? So sometimes it's beneficial to just let stuff break down. All right, literally, you can write things in a book of why you're sad, or what you think you're harboring and what makes you angry, and that kind of stuff, and just kind of like cleanse yourself and get it out and acknowledge it and have that little breakdown. All right, but don't sit in that breakdown for certain groups, okay? I have so many different groups here, it's crazy. I have like literally it's breaking me down in like 4 different groups here, and now it's going to break down another scenario for me, okay? Which is good, but it's like that's why I'm kind of like all over the place, guys. um some of you don't even feel like you have the magic in you anymore. Like you don't even feel like you can have that passion again. All right, some of you are fearing it, and some of you are saying, I'll never have that again. I'll never find somebody that's going to do that for me. I'll never find somebody that's going to make me feel that way. Like, I'm telling you, that's not true. That was still karmic. All right, there's somebody that's going to be out there for you that's so much better than even that. All right, so it's like I just said about the magic. It's like the magic stick just came on, but it's like you got to find your happy again. All right, you got to find I was gonna say like you're Clyde, like you're Bonnie and Clyde, but that's not the right thing I was going for. Um, for some people, all right, you might benefit from having somebody in your life that's like that. All right, and if somebody comes along your way, and I'm telling you they're not what you expect, give it a chance, give it a shot. You have nothing to lose, okay? Because you're seeking the wrong people anyway. Not all of you, some of you, because there's so many damn freaking groups here. It's driving me freaking ape shit. Bananas. This shit is bananas. BANANAS. This shit is bananas. I was hoping to get 1 story, but now I got 4. So let's break down 5. Tell me about the 301s. Why are we fighting compassion? All right, so some of you are with some people, or you might be interested, or you're even fearing a future, like a family, a future stability. Like you're fearing it because of your damn past. And this has to do with childhood, so that's getting like really deep. Yeah. You were probably abandoned as a kid, or lied to, or you didn't have compassion. You lacked that as a child, okay? See, that's a whole nother deep conversation. I didn't think it was gonna bring me in this many directions, guys. I'm sorry. But like that's one scenario too. Like it literally has to do with how you were raised, okay? Yeah. I don't know how to really break that one down because everyone's scenario is going to be different. But I will tell you that's another thing where you just got to acknowledge like what it is. Like, okay, so wait a minute, that doesn't sound right because you already acknowledge it. You know what broke you, okay? I don't know if somebody abandoned you, made you feel trapped, I feel like you just didn't have a life as a kid either. Like you weren't able to play. Maybe you were in the house babysitting your siblings all the time, and you know, your parents were never there, and you were always feeling trapped in the house, and the fact that it like scares you, the fact that you could even get close to somebody like that again is like unfathomable to you right now. All right. And I will tell you that the universe will have somebody for everybody. Okay. The reason why you don't have that, or you're not interested in seeking it, it's like because of fear, obviously. Okay. Feel like I'm not breaking this down the right way. I don't know why I feel that way. See a lot of bad things. They be wishing, and it's like it's like God's plan. Like I'm saying, it's like I'm struggling. It's like this song saying it, and as I'm struggling to get it out. But it's like I'm looking and I'm like, oh my God, I'm looking at all the scenarios and I'm like, all the scenarios. I'm like, oh my God, these are kind of like hash bad things. And it's like, I get it, but it's like, I guess my main message for like everyone is just to like hang in there. Like, it's okay. Like, there is somebody for everybody. And if you don't have somebody, it's because it's important for you to learn a lesson. It's like you're not seeing something. Like, there's something that needs to be healed. And I guarantee if that's the case, you push these other people out of your life because of fear, because of lack of something, or feeling the lack of something. Guys, this is really like, I don't normally read my cards like this, and it's not like a normal like, hey, it's a love reading, and I'm breaking through different scenarios because I'm talking like it's bringing me here. Let me see if I can, it's throwing me. It's actually like confusing me, and that's not good for me because I can't stay with one story at one time. So I feel like it's not even beneficial at this point. No joke. I feel like it's not even beneficial. All right. I think a lot of you have family, family issues from the past. One group is all about healing family issues for the past. And then I feel like I should break this down. And then some of you have issues of not even being able to communicate or face that fear. The thought of love makes you run and hide. Okay. And then you got other ones that were like, there was no reciprocity. And I'm talking to the point where you gave so much more than the other. Like, you're physically, mentally exhausted to the point of like, I don't want to go there. See, this is difficult. And then I'm moving on. And then you got another group that's so like, it keeps pulling me back here. You got another group that you're so damn afraid of repeating the same cycle because you've been cheated on. Okay, you thought this was the one. You thought this was your dream. You thought this was your everything, and this person crushed you. You drowned in your own emotions. All right. Literally fearing your future, fearing, this group was like somebody was just a little too freaking mouthy, and it's like, this is like mental abuse. All right, this is verbal abuse. This is mental abuse. I mean, some of you, like your parents, literally, I'm telling you right now, like you had to stay home and watch your siblings. All right, like you did not have a life. Like you didn't even know what love was. Like compassion, like what is that? Like you probably had it for your siblings, but not even in the way like you could give it to them, but you probably tried your hardest. All right. This video is a fail. I'm literally gonna have to like rewatch this one more time before I even post it, because I feel like this is like, like how is this even beneficial for anybody? Because I should be breaking down different scenarios, but because it has me jumping, it's like I can't even break down a scenario without popping to the other one. Thank you. Any messages, please? This was ridiculous. I feel like this just did not help anything. Anything. All right. Yeah, so it's like some of you just didn't feel the love, you know, like maybe you let certain friends like help you and support you, and that failed. All right, there was too many red flags, too many things went down. All right, there's too much negative thinking right now. No, I can't read it off like that. This is not a good deck. That's not what I wanted. I mean, it can go down like that, but that's not what I'm looking for. Look at my I am card. Look at I am whoever you say I am. All right, this was an epic fail, guys. I tried. I'm just gonna stop because I really feel like I should have broke down every scenario, and I don't think I did that like that. I mean, I did, but I didn't, not in depth where it was like, okay, well, this is how you get out of it type thing, because I just got thrown so many damn scenarios. I didn't expect this. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna go and watch this and see, like, I don't know, to see if it's postable. Is that even a word? Postable? Love me forever. Oh, oh, oh. My daughter, sorry. Here, huh? Okay, so she must have went local. God, I feel like I want to do this all over again. But in case I go back and I'm like, all right, so it didn't sound too bad. Let me throw one of these. Sorry, guys, I'll have to get better at this because I know this is something I should probably be doing because I feel like there's so many people struggling to get back into something. And I think a lot of things are holding you back. So, like, those are some scenarios that are holding you back. I just feel like I should have broke it down better. Any advice for my singles that are struggling? I'm talking like this is kind of like some major stuff. Like this actually goes more into depth than I could even like explain and like, you know what I mean? Like I think that's what like is literally throwing me off because there's so much. This is like very, very touchy, and I wasn't expecting this kind of touchiness on the board. Okay, so I'm sorry. I know you always say don't apologize, don't be sorry, but in all reality, I'm talking like I see scenarios that I don't want to talk about right now and cry scenarios. Okay, so I know some of you have been through some rough shit. I'm talking like sexual abuse. I mean, I'm seeing like I didn't expect this, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna have to approach it a different way the next time around, but if I feel like I can post it, then I will. All right, but next time I'm gonna have to break things down differently. I just kind of wanted to try a little bit. So if it seems really, Max, if it seems beneficial to some of the stuff I'm saying, I'll post this. But this is why I'm saying like I'm so off right now because I'm talking there's some deep scenarios here that I was not counting on. Okay, so got a little tough for me. Do you know the story of the winged immortal or the house of the night who are choosing between the dark and the light? Do you know what to choose? Right now you are faced with such a choice. All you need to do is ask, is this for your highest good? The choice you will make will be a next important step in your life lesson. Remember, not every decision is a choice. Even deciding is a choice. What will it be? Choose another card to show what your choice will bring you. Well, that's ironic. But here's the thing, like I think with dark and light, it's right now is talking about like depression. Okay, this isn't like dark energy. Well, dark energy does it is like that, but for you guys to break it down in a certain way, it's straight up depression. Okay, I'm talking some of you in a black hole, and I can't go there right now because this is not what I can't bring my energy down. If I really read into these cards and break them down, I mean, that's a whole, like, I'm crying, you're crying, and it's going to F my energy for days. Okay, so I didn't expect this, guys. All right, I expected it to be that I was going to be able to break things down real quick like I do with my clients, like no big deal, like and give that guidance. But this was not the depth I didn't even know I'd be able to read in that kind of depth. So I'm sorry. I know, stop apologizing to you. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm like sorry, not sorry, but like sorry because this video might be actually a little annoying to watch because I'm all over the place. But that's because I have way too many scenarios on the board that I just, okay. Now I'm repeating myself. So that was choices, guys. See, that's what I'm saying. And now we have Grove. All right. Now is the time. No. Yeah, now is the time to apologize to anyone that you have harmed. Freaking font. Now is the time to apologize to anyone you have harmed. Make your friends whole again and choosing healing anger over what? Now is the time to apologize to anyone you have harmed. Make your friendships whole again and choose healing over anger or pain. Choosing my beautiful grove is a powerful sign that you are wondrous strong, that you are at a wondrous strong time in your life. Show compassion and kindness to others. No one is perfect, yet imperfection is perfect as it is. If you are hurting, know that it will pass and I will watch over you. If someone you love is hurting, take the time to be there for them, for this person. The sacred grove heals and aches all pains, especially when the heart has been broken and has been extremely wounded. All right, so that's kind of like a powerful card, but I wish I could have gave you more. See, it's like, so if you've caused this to somebody, by all means, like, go and make amends if you feel like you have to. If you're stressing it, like, oh, should I apologize, should I not, because I seen those I seen those on the board too, but in all reality, like, I don't know if I should be telling you go apologize, because when I look into depth, I'm not sure if you should apologize for some of these scenarios. You understand? Does that make sense to you? I don't know if that's gonna make sense to you. That's how deep these are, okay? Like, I can't. This is gonna bring my energy somewhere else if I was to dig, but just that card alone tells you, like, the depth of some of these readings, and they know you're in a very dark place, okay? And some of you literally need to seek help. I'm not kidding you. Um, So I don't know if I should write in a notebook like different scenarios and break them down individually and really get into it. But I mean, that's a whole nother. No, no, that would, no, that's not, no. All right, I'm all done. I gotta go watch this, guys. I'm sorry. Please take care of you. If you guys are in this really dark place, I'm talking like change your routine. Um, when you get up and you're tired and a half hour later you want to go back into bed. All right. Some of you have children and are literally like putting them on the bus and you're literally going back to bed. All right. You're not even like, you're probably staying in the same clothes. You're probably showering every 2 days. All right. Like, I'm talking like there's so many scenarios. I mean, I see a lot of you neglecting your kids right now too because of your depression, and I don't think you realize it. All right. So mama don't want to cry tonight. Okay. So I really need you to pick your head up high and persevere through this, all right? Like, I'm telling you, you can. Like, the universe is here. Like, don't let that past, whatever that past pain drag you down, all right? Because it's already it's dragged you down, and some of you are already been at your freaking lowest, okay? So it's like, so now it's time to pick yourself up again and find your motivation and find what makes you happy again, and self-love and self-care. And I mean, I have some children looking up at their parents, like, pulling on you, like, for attention, okay? So it's like, you gotta, there's gotta be a breaking point, okay, where you come first so you can, I understand your kids come first, but your kids can't come first until you come first, all right? Some of you are drinking way too much, all right? That's another huge issue, and that's stopping you, all right? Like, it's like you can't even think straight. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place, but it's like if you're freaking shit faced all the time and freaking drunk texting, cut the shit, all right? Like, it's not beneficial to you, them. Like, that's arguments. It's just bad. I got some bad rough scenarios up here, so it's like, I need you to pick yourself up and remember that you always come first. And I'm repeating myself way too much. It's because it's like it's different stories. So I feel like I'm ending a story and saying the same thing, jumping to another story saying the same thing. All right. So it's like, I love you guys. It's going to be all right. It really, I'm telling you, it is. You got to get out of that dark place. All right. You find a new routine, new motivation. Wake up 5 minutes early if you have to. Drink tea instead of coffee. Switch off. You know, go outside and take a walk. All right. I'm not kidding you. Go near water. Go play music. Go do something. Take those babies outside. Go do something. Do something with yourself. Stop drinking so much. All right. The, the liquor store ain't going nowhere. All right. Take care of you first. All right. Don't worry about wrapping up. Don't worry about repeating the same cycles. Like, if it happens, it happens. You haven't learned your lesson. But these are people that are in real dark places. Okay. So it's like, I feel like you learned your lesson, but it's real hard for you to pick yourself up because of certain scenarios. Okay. But I will tell you, there's always a bright side to a dark side. All right. It's finding your way through it. It's working your way through that path. It's waking up every day in your life being a little brighter and a little lighter and a little more curious and what your next step's going to be, because that's what's important right now for you to get through. All right. Like, it's baby steps. All right. But baby steps are better than laying in bed or sitting on the couch and dwelling about the past. And if this person's going to text, or, you know, should I do this? Should I not do this? You know, like, do I put my dancing shoes on, or do I sit at home and go through somebody else's social media and see what they're doing? You're stopping your life. You're stopping your future. It's like, let it burn while you cry. All right. It's Adele. I'm telling you, like, some of the music that's been on here, I couldn't even repeat or say because it's too touchy. But this song says a lot too. All right. About letting things go. It is. It's true, though. It's like, set fire to all that shit you've been harboring. All right. I'm not kidding you. Write stuff down on a piece of paper. All right. And burn it over a candle. All right. Whatever it is you have to do. All right. I didn't think I was gonna get 5 different scenarios and see some of the stuff I've seen and seeing and witnessing in front of me. So it's like, I didn't know I'd be able to read my cards like that, guys. I didn't know it would be that kind of intensity for me. I wasn't prepared for this. All right. I don't do readings like this, so a lot of you are in some dark places that I need you to bounce. Okay. It's gonna be okay. I promise you it's gonna be okay. Damn. Damn. It's like, I know I'm not done, but I can't. I don't even know where to go, but it's like, I know I'm not done. I gotta let it go. All right. Just like you gotta let it go. All right. I love you guys. Bye.